BR85N. Accuracy, Range, Power. If you master this weapon, then you become a significant threat on the battlefield. Close range, medium range, or long range, it doesn't matter. If you are skilled with this battle rifle, then you have very little to worry about. It's these characteristics that make this gun such a formidable force, and almost all-purpose tool to get the job done in various combat scenarios. The question is this battle rifle overpowered? And a lot of Halo players say yes, and that it needs to be nerfed. So pretty soon the BR and a bunch of other weapons will be undergoing some major changes. One of the goals that 343 Industries has for the weapon changes is to establish and strengthen unique roles for each weapon and reduce role redundancy. We had a chance to experience the modified weapons in the specific weapon tuning playlist, including the rebalanced or nerfed battle rifle. So let's take an in-depth look at some of the changes being made to the BR. Just a heads up, all of my tests with the Nerfed BR were done during online matches. It was difficult to do and very frustrating at times, but I did my best to eliminate as much bias as possible. With that being said, let's begin. First, we are looking at the red reticle ranges, which are basically the effective ranges of Halo's weapons. The Unnerfed battle rifle has a SmartLink red reticle range of 76.44 meters, and a hipfire red reticle range of 36.57 meters. Unfortunately, it was virtually impossible for me to determine the red reticle ranges of the Nerfed battle rifle during online matches with moving players, but it seemed like it was unchanged. So let's leave it at that and move on to rates of fire. To my best measurements, the Unnerfed battle rifle has a rate of fire of 9 rounds per second, and since one burst is 3 rounds, then it's basically 3 bursts per second. On the other hand, for the Nerfed BR, it looks like the rate of fire has been slightly reduced to 8 rounds per second. This was something I did not expect to see, so hopefully my measurement is accurate. Alright, now let's look at the accuracies of the unnerfed and nerfed battle rifles. I did the accuracy tests on the map Torque. I found a wall and simply shot it from similar ranges for both weapons. If you look at the accuracy of the unnerfed BR, you can see that it's very accurate for hipfire and SmartLink. The bullet spread is linear and vertical, primarily due to the vertical recoil. Now if we do the same test for the nerfed BR, we see a different type of bullet spread. As you can see, the Nerfed BR no longer has a linear vertical bullet spread. Instead, it is random for hipfire and SmartLink. This bullet spread has created an issue which many of you probably have experienced, and that issue is the feeling that the Nerfed battle rifle is somewhat broken. However, before we take a closer look at this issue, we have to look at some other things. Thus, we will return to this later in the video. Okay, so next let's look at the times to kill of the battle rifles. The Unnerfed BR kills in 11 bullets or 4 bursts to the head with a time to kill of around 1.32 seconds. Unfortunately, I could not accurately measure the time to kill of the Nerfed BR because it was difficult to find stationary targets online, and when I did find them, I had to do other tests. So I will give you guys a theoretical time to kill. Based on the Nerfed BR's rate of fire of 8 rounds per second, the time to kill should be around 1.47 seconds, which means that it was increased. Alright, so now that we looked at the rates of fire, accuracies, and times to kill, we can look at a graph of the current unnerfed battle rifle's time to kill versus distance. The blue line represents a 4 burst time to kill of 1.32 seconds for increasing distances. Likewise, the red line represents a 5 burst time to kill of 1.67 seconds, but where I missed one shot on purpose so you have an idea of how missing impacts your time to kill. As you can see, clearly there is an issue with the current battle rifle. As distance increases, the time to kill remains unchanged. You can literally shoot someone from 200 or 300 meters away and kill them in 4 bursts within 1.32 seconds. Yeah, laser good accuracy, and why many players find the current battle rifle to be overpowered with too much range. So, does the Nerfed battle rifle address the current battle rifle's overpowered state? Well, yeah, it actually does. If you aim at someone's head from far distances, some bullets will miss even if you have perfect aim. This is because the Nerfed BR's accuracy is worse at longer distances due to the random bullet spread. Thus, as distance increases, the time to kill increases as well. However, hold your horses. Now we have a different problem, but with the Nerfed battle rifle. Even in red reticle ranges with decent aim, some shots just completely miss. Case in point is this situation right here. In my opinion, my opponent should have died on the 5th shot. I'm not complaining about that 4th shot, it was just bad, like trash. But the 5th shot? Bro, are you serious? I literally thought I was going to kill the dude, so naturally I started to turn away. At the moment, I was legit surprised, but I needed to do more tests before I could make any conclusions. Though at times I was getting frustrated with using the Nerfed BR, I kept playing the weapon tuning playlist to see if I could find the problem. I first decided to test issues with the bullet magnetism, which is basically how strong your bullets are pulled towards your target within the red reticle ranges. After I was fortunate enough to find some enemy players that were not playing at the time, I placed the edge of my reticle on them. When it turned red, I shot them, and everything seemed fine. The bullet magnetism seemed the same as the Unnerfed BR. However, this was not explaining why I sometimes completely missed some of my shots even when my reticle was clearly on the enemy. So I went back to look at the Nerfed BR's accuracy and I found something interesting. What I am about to show you guys is not edited in any way. The footage is from a match on Stasis in the weapon tuning playlist. So I found a player that was not playing, and after I made sure the inner circle of the reticle was on the dude's head, I shot him with my Nerfed battle rifle. Just watch. You guys saw that, right? The 3rd shot completely missed. The 1st, 2nd, 4th, and 5th shots all hit, but for some reason the 3rd shot missed. And it goes back to the Nerfed BR's accuracy. The random spread of the bullets is so bad that it literally creates a phenomenon of ghost bullets. Even if your aim is good, sometimes you will completely miss your shots and do no damage. This has nothing to do with player aiming skill, but more with the Nerfed BR simply being broken due to an accuracy issue. I don't know about you guys, but if this is what the rebalanced battle rifle is going to be like, then forget it. I'm not going to use this trash ass weapon. I would just stick to using a trusty Magnum. Arena, social, or Warzone, it won't matter. If I have a chance to get a Magnum, then I will take it because I know it will be more reliable. It has a 5-shot time to kill of 1.36 seconds with the headshot bonus, which is already better than the 1.47 second time to kill of the Nerfed BR. And most importantly, the Magnum doesn't have any ghost bullets that I have to worry about. So in combat scenarios, this awesome little pocket DMR will make me feel like I've got the sun in my pocket and the moon in my hands. Accuracy, reliability, efficiency, and consistency? Dude. Seriously, the Magnum is a better choice. As we saw, there is an issue revolved around the Nerfed battle rifle's accuracy and a phenomenon of ghost bullets not hitting the target. I don't need that inconsistency with a semi-automatic. The current Unnerfed battle rifle does not have this problem. Even when you put the outer circle of the reticle on the enemy and shoot them, it will always do at least some partial damage. This is a good thing. If the reticle is red, then at least some of the fired BR bullets should register and do damage. But in the case of the Nerfed BR, even when the inner circle of the reticle is on target, you have a chance of completely missing. As I showed earlier, this inconsistency with the Nerfed battle rifle not only presents a poor accuracy problem, but can also be the difference in deciding who wins a gunfight, punishing players even if their accuracy is actually good. Alright, so what are my final thoughts about the Nerfed battle rifle? First thing, regardless of the issues, I think 343 is taking the right step forward by looking to rebalance the BR. Obviously, there is a problem with the current version being overpowered. Most players agree that it has too much range and it is too much of an all-purpose weapon. However, if 343 wants to implement the changes we experienced in the weapon tuning playlist, then they need to address the accuracy of the Nerfed BR. In particular, the ghost bullets missing and not doing any damage. Whether this is a bullet magnetism issue or an accuracy issue, it doesn't matter, it needs to be fixed. In my opinion, maybe tone down the changes a bit. Find a middle ground between the current battle rifle and the Nerfed battle rifle in terms of bullet magnetism and accuracy, so players do not become frustrated with shot registration issues and damage inconsistencies. Furthermore, decreasing the rate of fire to 8 bullets per second instead of 9 is a good thing, assuming my measurement is correct. However, in addition to this, I would like to see the bullet requirement to kill a Spartan to be decreased from 11 bullets to 10 bullets for the headshot bonus. Right now, it takes 9 bullets or 3 bursts to break a Spartan shield and then 2 extra bullets to the head to kill a Spartan. To me, this does not make any sense. How come after breaking a Spartan shield with a Magnum, DMR, carbine, and light rifle, it only takes 1 extra bullet to the head to kill, but it takes 2 extra bullets with the battle rifle? They're all semi-automatic precision weapons, so the logic doesn't make any sense for the BR. The battle rifle should be 9 bullets or 3 bursts to break the Spartan shield, and then 1 bullet from the 4th burst for the headshot bonus kill. That's the way I see it. Maybe I'm wrong, but to me it makes more sense to do it this way and keep precision weapons consistent. Finally, I want to briefly talk about the battle rifle's range and accuracy. So the way effective range works in Halo 5 is basically every weapon has a hipfire and smart link red reticle range. When your reticle is on a target and turns red, you are in the weapon's effective range. In this range, you get increased bullet magnetism and aim assist, thus it is easier to aim and your accuracy is slightly better. This is why the long barrel weapon attachment is so strong in Warzone. It increases your weapon's red reticle range so you get the same bullet magnetism and aim assist at longer ranges. This concept is also why the laser targeter weapon attachment is so strong as well. It increases your weapon's bullet magnetism and aim assist and decreases bullet spread. As a result, your weapon becomes more accurate and easier to aim in its standard red reticle range. Thus, the way 343 could address the current battle rifle's range issue is by slightly decreasing its red reticle ranges for hipfire and smart link. This way, player accuracy would be less affected by bullet magnetism and aim assist and more influenced by how well they aim the weapon themselves. If such a change is pursued for the BR, then there are 2 goals to keep in mind. First, inside the red reticle range, BR accuracy should be good and bullet spread should have a minimal effect on bullets missing a target. Second, outside the red reticle range, accuracy should decrease as distance increases. This eliminates an overpowered battle rifle at longer ranges as bullets would start to miss due to accuracy loss caused by greater bullet spread at greater distances. So those are my thoughts about the nerfed battle rifle and rebalancing the battle rifle as a whole. Alright my fellow Halo fans, well, this is the end of the video. Hopefully I did not confuse the hell out of you with all of that. Instead, I hope that this video helped you understand some of the differences between the current battle rifle and the nerfed battle rifle. Again, I just want to remind you guys that the data I show in this video was calculated and measured by myself, so it might not be perfect or exact. So, what are your thoughts? Do you like the changes? Do you dislike the changes? Is there anything 343 can do better? As always, feel free to share your thoughts in the comments section and engage in discussions because I actually want to know what other Halo players think about this topic. Anyway, I want to thank you all for watching and until next time.